All right, we got to keep moving because we still got a good ways to go. Um, how would you define what an average black man is? What qualities do you think what qualities do you think make up the average black man?
I would say the average black man is, uh, and I'm going to say this. I think that that you guys are not able to be real. I think in a lot of ways, because you carry so much and because there's so much of an expectation that men find it hard to be who they are, find it hard to be themselves. So, but I think in the majority of men that I have met, they're great people. You just have to allow them to be themselves and to be able to have that conversation and allow them to be who they are. Allow you guys to be who you are. Be open, be honest, be free. And I think that's what they want to be. It's just society has kind of stopped you from being that.
Okay. Miss Blue Diamond, how would you define what an average black man is?
One that is free. And in a sense of financially free, mentally free, emotionally free, because I see a lot of men harbor emotions. They're told at a young age that don't be a sissy, don't cry, and that makes them hard as a person. So I think the average black man is, like Emmanuel Cole says, is misunderstood. They come off as aggressive because they're told not to express those emotions. Don't cry, and it's hard for them to show love because at times they may want to cry.
Okay. It's kind of interesting that hold on. Let me get some of the other ladies up here before I make my comment. Miss Demesia, I'm gonna put you down for a second, and I'm gonna bring up Miss Kendra. Miss Kendra, go ahead and unmute for me.
Hey.
Hey. How would you describe the average black man?
Broken.
Go in that refrigerator.
Broken. The average black man is broken.
Yeah.
Miss Kendra, why would you say that? Why would you say the average black man is broken?
Because society told them that they couldn't be human.
Because the society told them that they can't be human.
Yeah, they've told them not to feel. Just like Blue Diamond said, big boys don't cry. Suck it up. You being a punk. Don't be a sissy.
Okay.
Man up.
Ms.
So
Kendra,
as you hear that as
No, I was telling Miss Kendra I was going to put her down for a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you end up being with this. You meet this man and he's pretty much damaged, and he doesn't know how to feel. And when you try to have conversations with this man, it's like he goes numb. He shrugs it off. He doesn't really respond appropriately, and you're just like, I just told him how I feel about this, and this, and he does nothing. This, and then it takes that one tragedy or whatever to pretty much make him snap.
Yep.
And then all of those feelings start to spill over. So there's a lot of emotional damage that black men hold on to because they've been told by society to suck it up.
Interesting. Okay, real quick, Miss Coach Vivica B. We belong to one another. I expect provision and protection, but he also expects nature and peace. Absolutely. He expects just as much from me as I expect from him. Miss Coach Vivica B.
Come on, Coach.
That is that. There you go.
Yeah.
I'll give you an air horn for that. So it's I find it very interesting how you guys are describing the average black man. The average black man don't describe himself in terms of emotional development or anything like that, including the men that created blackdemographics.com. The average black man is single, childless, and earn enough money to be considered in the middle class. That's the average black regular old bro. Not broken, not trying to be a human being. The regular old brother.
Where they living?
Is single, child, all around you.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna need for you to point me.
They in Georgia. Apparently, they all down in Atlanta somewhere because
They in Atlanta.
up here where I'm at.
Actually, the average black man is actually, most of us are centrally located, small towns. Let me tell you guys something. Now that you said that, the number one thing I get from a lot of women is the fact that where are they? And I'm going to tell you guys something. Tell you ladies something. That's very insulting to most men, because because we say time and time again that the majority of black men are invisible to you ladies. The regular old bro is. I told a story a few weeks ago on this stream about how this CNA at my job, I work in the hospital, how she just sat around talking about that there are not that many black men that work in the hospital. We work on a night shift. I looked at her and said, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This place is littered with black men. Ain't no black men here. You about one of a couple handful." On our break, I took that woman to every single floor, every single department, and introduced her to all these black men that work there. I'm talking from security guards to laboratory techs to the volume of black male nurses. You guys will be shocked how many black men nurses are in the medical field. I took her to the emergency room to show her the 2 black male doctors running the emergency room.
Mm-hmm.
The average.
I don't think we pay attention to them.
You don't.
It's the flash. It's the flash. If they don't have that "come look at me" sign around them, then we probably not seeing them. So that's what it is.
So to sit there and say that they're not around. One of my lady friends, I told her she has a daughter, 30 years old, looking for a man. You know what I told her? I told that girl, I said, go cook your best meal, wrap it up, go stand outside the Urban League at 5:00. And when I said at quitting time, I said, you are going to see the employees walking out of the Urban League. The vast majority of them are black men, and they're single as French toast. All you got to do is stand there with something cute, open up that plate of food, let them see all that steam, and say, "Mama looking for a husband," and you're gonna be able to fight them off with a stick. Y'all don't see.
Y'all got your pens?
Huh?
Write this down. I'm writing it down.
Yeah, write it down. Write it down.
You know.
Let me go ahead and whip some up.
I don't know if our women do not notice the average black man. The average black man is sitting around. Yes, the fact that they ain't got time to be all flashy in your face because they're too busy trying to work. They're too busy trying to build something. They're too busy trying to protect what they got. They're too busy doing all of that stuff, but they are around. I'll tell one more quick story before I get onto these rest of these questions from you ladies. One of the doctors in the ER was like completely like awestruck over one of the black nurses. He wanted this nurse so bad, and she knew it, he knew it. And I asked her, I said, "Why aren't you giving Dr. Such and Such some play?" She looked at me and she goes, "I ain't trying to mess up my job." Excuse me? That brother.
How you doing?
Yeah, that 37-year-old brother who worked his butt off to put himself through medical school, he looked at you and wanted you, and you worried about a job that in 3 years he's gonna have his own practice, and you could be his head nurse, keeping all that money in house and popping out his kids, and you could have some trust fund kids in a couple years, and you worried about some stinking nursing job.
Come on, baby, get your man, girl.
But let me tell you something. Who's all over this brother right now. Becky with the system.
Becky with the good hair. So Becky know what's up.
Becky with the system. Becky with the sister booty is all over this man. She dang near been sitting in his lap sometime. I'd be like, "Can you please leave? Get this man some time to breathe." He ain't paying her no attention because he wants a sister.
Mm-hmm.
But how long you expect that man to wait?
Mm-hmm. Yep, and them 3 years gonna pass, and she gonna still be at that job. He had his own practice with Beck, and then she gonna be like, all he wanted was that white girl. Nah, he wanted you, but you was sitting there looking stupid.
Absolutely. So belonging to you, I think that's an important distinction for your man to feel. No, we're not talking about like possessional thing, but we want to feel like you belong to us. And I'm telling you right now, your brothers don't feel that way.
Yeah.
They don't feel like that. Even your regular old, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this in my monologue. A regular old brother is a hell of a brother.